Service, the National Youth Service, to ensure better service to Kenyans, greater accountability, transparency, respect for the rule of law and integrity, and the subordination of these critical security services to civilian oversight and authority in line with our deepening democratic credentials. Institutionalize a long-term equipment modernization for all the three services. I am very clear in my mind. We are already undertaking the modernization of the police service equipment requirements. Then it will be followed by the Kenya Prison Service and the National Youth Service. We have already made provisions in the supplementary to enable the National Youth Service begin the journey to be the arm of government that will help us mobilize young people from the grassroots and to use their energy, talent, knowledge, and expertise to drive National Youth Service. Automate human resource and finance management procedures in the three services, including processes for recruitment, transfer, promotion, and payment of salaries and allowances. The recruitment and promotion of members of the police service will be made transparent, competitive, and merit-based. The entry qualifications for all services will be raised to align with the expected competencies of officers, but without losing sight of the imperative to implement affirmative action. Implement the human resource policy on transfer for all officers in the three services to ensure no officer serves for more than 3 years in the same county. These and other measures documented in the report of the task force shall be transmitted for consideration and effective action promptly and conclusively by all government agencies that will be required by these recommendations. These are commitments that must not wait one day longer than is absolutely necessary, because our officers deserve support and Kenyans are entitled to a security sector they can be proud of. I am pleased that discussions between the SRC, National Treasury, and the relevant MDAs have proposed an alignment of these packages across the entire security sector. I thank Mr. Justice Retired David Maraga and all the members of the task force for a thorough, meticulous, compiled, and clearly written report which effectively articulate the necessity and urgency of transformative changes to our national policing and other security services. Your contribution to our transformative agenda is appreciated, Mr. Chairman, and your team, and your place in Kenya's history of positive change is assured. You can count on me and this administration to be meticulous and as thorough in implementing these recommendations with the same vigor, with the same commitment as you have demonstrated as you assembled these recommendations. This is a very proud moment for me because we continuously are discharging our commitments. We made a commitment, many commitments to the people of Kenya. There are some we implemented in day one, others in week one, others in month one, others in year one. We will continue to make sure that each and every commitment we made to the people of Kenya will be met, will be discharged, so that we can assure the place of leadership in Kenya, that leadership can match what they say with what they do. So I want to thank all the actors who have put this report together. I want to assure our men and women in uniform that as they put their lives at risk to protect Kenya, the government of Kenya and the people of Kenya will stand by them to make sure that they serve in conditions that are sensitive to the responsibilities and the huge sacrifices that they are making. I'm very happy that the task force took time to engage with Treasury, to engage with SRC, and agree on the approximate terms of service for the 3 services. It will make our work much more easy for us to implement this report, because we will have the least engagements and headwinds as we implement this report. Again, to all those who participated, I know many servicemen in the police, in the prisons, in NYS, gave their recommendations. Many other actors gave their recommendations. Many Kenyans participated in many different ways to put this report together. In our constitutional responsibility to engage the public in making sure that decisions of government are sensitive to what the Kenyan public want and desire. I'm very proud that we are now one step in the right direction to make sure that our policemen, whether it is their salaries, medical requirements, and all the other issues, will be addressed using the recommendations by the task force, recommendations which have been handed over to me today. Asanteni sana, and God bless you.
Thank you, Your Excellency the President. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of this brief event. Thank you very much.